It's a disease that can take away your dignity and your sense of control. Now, whether or not you have dealt with addiction, there's a good chance you know someone who has. According to the 2023 United States National Survey on Drug Use, 48.5 million Americans have battled a substance abuse disorder in the past year. It's important to give those in addiction hope, letting them know it's possible to break the cycle and that there are people who are here to help every step of the way. Now, one organization has made it their mission, to break that stigma surrounding addiction, rallying the community support for those seeking and currently in recovery. I took a trip to learn about one woman's recovery journey who is using her story to help others at Midshore Behavioral Health's Going Purple event this Saturday. It's a cause close to Ashley Straza. She knows the feelings of battling addiction. It was the help of a peer that saved her.
There was a lot of years that I spent in active addiction, not knowing a way out, right? And somebody else who had gone through the process of finding recovery found me and showed me how to do that same thing. And that's just, one person helping another in that way is just very special and very unique to people who struggle with these sorts of issues.
Ashley now serves as a health coordinator and peer outreach supervisor with Midshore Behavioral Health. She's excited to give back through Going Purple, a celebration that's rallying the community together to support those facing substance abuse.
The purpose of Going Purple is to celebrate life, to celebrate those that are in recovery, and also encourage those that may not be in recovery yet, that want to be, we want to embrace them and to help them understand that we're there to walk alongside with them, this journey with them, and to help them to get into recovery.
It shows support for those who are trying to get services or trying to get help. It gives people hope because they can eventually be in recovery, and I think it's really important to know that.
Jessica Tuel says substance abuse does not discriminate.
Substance use affects everyone. It does not. It doesn't matter whether you are whatever class you are, whatever race you are, ethnicity. It does not distinguish between those.
As a fellow peer, Ashley hopes her story of adversity, along with the many others that will be shared at the event, can continue to help others out of their own darkness.
Peers are people with lived experience with either substance use or mental health concerns, and folks who really are advocates for other people in our community who struggle with those same things. They are, the strength that they really bring to, other people is kind of unique, you know what I mean? Because you have one person who has been through this issue and they're able to relate on a certain level to another person who's been faced with that same issue. And while everyone has their own story, the general, core of it is often similar. So I think that's a strength that peers really have.
And watch their eyes radiate with hope.
My favorite thing about, watching someone seek recovery is kind of the light that comes on in their eyes when things get better and when things start to change and when their life starts to turn around and they realize that there's hope, because that's what this event is really about.
Midshore Behavioral Health is excited to celebrate those in recovery and educate how to help others.
I hope that people are able to come out, celebrate recovery. I hope there are people who are still on their journey or working to find recovery that come out to this event, because we are going to have peers on site,
ensuring that those feeling lost feel found. And Going Purple will take place this Saturday from 10:30 to 1 p.m. at James T. Wright Park in Preston, Maryland. Now, if you can't make that event, but you still want to show support, Midshore Behavioral Health recommends that you put a purple light in your window to symbolize solidarity. Jimmy and Lisa, just a really, really beautiful story. I really admire her courage to share that story, to be able to help others. Right. And that's going to be a really, really great event this weekend. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stand up.
Thank you, James.
Thanks, James.